14 starters from last season, including 6 on both offense and defense. Coach, go ahead with your opening statement.
Thank you. I'm certainly truly appreciative and proud to have this opportunity today to represent the University of Wisconsin, our football program, and really on behalf of our Wisconsin football family, I'd like to express our thoughts and prayers to the Holtz and Sadler families, their friends, and certainly the football families of Michigan State, Nebraska. I thought Mike Riley Sunday I was able to see, when talking about the impact that Sam had on him. And I think that gets lost sometimes in all of this, is that we as coaches certainly hope to and want to impact our student athletes, the players that we coach, but we really are impacted in so many different ways by the kids, the young men that we get to coach. And I think that's one of the great things about coaching. It's, I know it's what drives me and fuels me. And that's why I'm excited today for everyone that hasn't been able to meet and get to know the 3 players that we brought. Vince Beagle and Maria Kandari, William Wally, and so himself. And three young men that really proud of them being on their team and for me to be able to coach them, and guys that have impacted me, in a short time. So I'm anxious for every one of you to get to know them. And one of the things that you'll find from our players, and we've got 3 down here, but certainly our team, is they're excited about the opportunities that this year presents. And probably the number one question I've been getting when I go have an opportunity to speak, certainly in state, is about the schedule. And I know our players and coaches, we're excited about the challenge of the schedule we have, because that's a great opportunity. And so I appreciate what the kids have done, the work they've put in, and certainly looking forward to starting fall camp, report August 7th, but get a chance to have our first practice, fall camp, on August 8th. With that, take any questions?
Any questions? Please raise your hands. We'll start, Coach, in the back of the room on our right.
JP Norm from Tower Cable Sports Channel. Coach, this is the 3rd time now that you guys have had that marquee game to open up your season this year at LSU. Do you notice some extra motivation or some extra juice from the players when they have that moving the first week of the year?
Yeah, I don't know if I could say that I noticed it different. Last year we opened up in Alabama. I do know that it's a heck of a way to start a season. And I think for a player in general, that the opportunity to, the first game is always an exciting game. It's the start of a new season, and there's been a lot of work. These young men put in so much time, and to finally be able to play the season, that's a big deal. And then when you get to do it at a stadium, in a stadium such as Lambeau Field, especially for a number of our players from in-state that grew up and probably dreamed of and envisioned the opportunity to play in Lambeau, and then to do it against a really good opponent in LSU, it's the trifecta, and our kids are excited about it. I don't know if it's more or less. We've been lucky, and I think I was thinking about this when we talk about this with our players. This game comes about because of the teams and the players of Wisconsin have come before. They've made Wisconsin a special place. I think that's why our kids chose to come to Wisconsin and play in big games, such as our opener, or such as the games that we'll play in the Big Ten schedule. So our kids are excited about it. I know that much, and it certainly does grab a player's attention when you know you're playing against a heck of an opponent for your first game.
Floor is open right now. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Coach, we'll take our next question on our left, 3rd row. The microphone's coming.
Yeah, Coach, Andy Captain's Bantam Badgers. Obviously, you have a new quarterback situation, Joel Stave, gone. Of the what do you see coming out of spring and summer with the two quarterbacks? Obviously, both of them with limited experience.
Right, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that thought Joel was at Wisconsin forever, but and I appreciate the chance to work with him last year, and yet I am excited about Bart Houston and Alex Weinberg. And they've done a great job, I think, to this point of not worrying about the common question is, who's going to be the starter and the quarterback competition, but just spending their time and trying to work on and improving the things in their control. And they've done a great job this summer. And I know our players respect who they are as people, as teammates, and those two will get a ton of reps in fall camp. And certainly, I don't know when, but we'll name the starting quarterback. But I think our job as coaches is to make sure that both of them are ready to play and play well in the first game. And I think both of them, their job is to make sure they focus on being the best quarterback they could be. And I like what they've done, certainly in the off season, through spring ball, and this summer. I think they've been really good, and I think it's given our players confidence in them. Bart certainly had an opportunity to come in the Illinois game and to play, and that has helped him and kind of ease his anxiety a little bit, and also give him some confidence. And yet, there's nothing like experience, and that experience, even in the short time that he played, he knows that there's areas he can get better at, and I appreciate the way he's working with us. But really enjoy and appreciate both those two, and both need to be good for us. I think for us to be as good as we can this year.
Coach, we'll take our next question all the way in the back left corner of the room.
Coach Jason Jorgensen from the Rural Radio Network. Statistically, you were one of the best units last year on defense, but you've had some changes there. What's your thoughts on that group, and what are you looking forward to as you head into this fall?
Yeah, it was. I appreciate. Our defense was fun to watch last year, and as you mentioned, we had changes. Lost two coaches and lost some really good football players. Joe Schobert thought had a heck of a year. It was fun to watch, and lost three starters in the secondary. And yet I'm excited about this group, and appreciated the chance to be able to work with Justin Wilcox, our new defensive coordinator, and know about Justin for a number of years, coached against him, and I think it's helped in the way that he's transitioned, along with Jimmy Leonard, who is also joining our coaching staff. Our kids, they made an easy transition, I think, for our kids as far as how we're calling the defenses. And every year you're going to change, and Vince Beagle, who's here, and I think he's, certainly one of, if not our best player, one of our best players. And yet Vince is going to have a different role than he had last year. We've got guys that played a lot of football last year that need to step into a new role. So I think change is always a part of college football, certainly. I think it's a part of everything, our life. And I'm excited to see our kids and coaches as we grow and adjust to each other. And certainly our defense last year, they gave us a chance to be in a lot of games. And I think we value, and our kids know what good defense is, what it should look like. We'll be tested differently than we were last year. We play different teams. But I like the way that they've come together and transitioned from a new defensive coordinator and new players stepping in. And, thought we had to make great strides this summer. I think that we have, and certainly in fall camp, it'll be important for us to continue to grow and come together. But I'm excited about the pieces. And we've got some guys on defense that have played a number of significant snaps, significant roles, and they've got to be great leaders, and we've got other players that need to step up and step into those roles. That's kind of the fun of this whole process.
The next question, Coach, is under the lights on our left.
Hi, Coach. Eric Rogers, Wisconsin Sports Zone Network. Did you get a chance to hear any more explanation of the Jazz PB catch, non-catch against Northwestern, which you expected other situations going forward?
Yeah, the one thing I thought that we've always had is, and I appreciate this, when I was an assistant, here in the Big Ten, and certainly hasn't changed coming back, and then the coach, we had great, conversation, and, able to talk to Bill right away, and I think we do a good job of trying to explain to all the coaches, and using any example, whether it's from our games, our Big Ten games, or from across the country. And that you appreciate as a coach, our players appreciate that, knowing that, we as the officials, the conference, everyone wants to do this the right way, and they want to get it right. And, I think the beautiful thing is in football, it's important to our players, and they love playing the game. And there's great lessons that come out of it. Some of them are good experiences, some of them are through bad experiences, but when Jazz spoke to our team about not what happened, but how he had to deal with it and respond from it, and we talked about an opportunity to grow, and that was for Jazz. And so I've always appreciated the way that the football coaches, players work with our officials, and we all want to get it right, and we're always learning, and then you go forward, you make good. And I appreciate that our kids do the same thing.
Coach, next question is all the way far left.
Hey Coach, Zach Pearson with Reddit College Football. So you obviously have a lot of talent returning in the running back position with Corey and RA in Taiwan. Can you give us an idea of what you expect that position to look like in the year, or how you expect the offense to evolve?
Yeah, there's a lot in that question. Appreciate what Dari was able to give us last year, and certainly Corey's year last year didn't go the way that he hoped, but I appreciate the way that he's responded and that he's worked, and hopefully learn those lessons to help him have the best year that he can this year. And in Taiwan, he was able to gain some valuable experience, and so I believe that we've certainly got the opportunity to be better at the running back position, and to be deeper at that position. And it's our job to help them continue to grow with it. And I like the group, and I like the Alec Eagle, and an opportunity to move Leon Jacobs over from defense. And so I think we've got a good group of players in the running back room, and I think for us to be good, that group has to be good. And I think that they're capable of all that.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
I appreciate it.